Hello everyone. In today's video I have received a lot of questions on YouTube comments, on Instagram private messages and TikTok comments and private messages, and I would like to answer all those questions. The video is gonna be in two parts. Today we're gonna make the first part of the two Q&A video. How do I know Jjan brakes are good when Jjan comes as the only option on braking for the 800K and the 415K that I had before? How can I know the brake is good? From my experience of over 20 years of riding motorcycles from a big variety of brands. I had even Chinese brands in the past, like Kiwi and Dalim Daistar, excluding the regular Japanese brands Kawasaki, Suzuki, Honda that I owned in the past. From my experience on motorcycle of over 20 years and over 30 motorcycles, I think I can know if a braking system is good or not, so I can give my opinion from my experience of Jjan. That, by the way, it's Brembo. It's called Jjan, but Jjan was bought by Brembo in the last I don't remember well, 2 years maybe. Why you haven't tested the 800K before you bought it? I didn't have to test it because it was not my first CFMOTO motorcycles, so I knew the reliability of CFMOTO motorcycles. I had the 300K for around 1 year before, the 415K 2023 for 9 months, and I test ridden 450 CLC, 450 MT, 450 SR. I knew about this brand, that is a good brand, and most special, I decided to buy it without test ride it because I knew the engine. The engine is exactly the 790 from KTM that has millions of kilometers of other riders testing this engine before I got it. So I knew it's gonna be a good motorcycle. I was not afraid to buy it without testing. And at CFMOTO I cannot just go there and tell them to ride everything I want, how I want. So when you go to Honda, they give you to test ride. No, you see, I went to Kawasaki to test the Z500 this year, like a customer, like I was interested to buy that motorcycle, and he said like you cannot test ride it, you can sit on it, you can turn it on to hear the engine, but that's it. They don't give you to go with the motorcycle and after, if you like it, you buy it. Like these things are, I don't know. Maybe in other countries you can test ride them, but here no, you are not allowed to test ride when you buy a new motorcycle. Another comment: it remains to see if the 790cc engine will be reliable. It doesn't have enough kilometers made from the actual users to know if the engine is reliable or not. What? What are you talking about? This engine, it's called LC8C, and it was tested by KTM and by users who bought the Duke 790 from KTM for millions of kilometers. We know for sure this is a reliable engine. It's not will not remain to see if it's good or not. We know it's good, this engine. It was tested for millions of kilometers by thousands, maybe more, of people who bought this Duke 790. I'm gonna search and put on the screen how many people, how many Duke 790 they sold from KTM, and from what year they started to sell. Years and millions of kilometers. This engine proved that it's a reliable and good, strong engine. It's not, it's gonna remain to see. It remains to see if the 790 will be reliable. It is reliable. We know about this engine. It's not a new engine. Another comment I had from somebody. It is normal to be a huge difference between riding modes. Why it is even worth to mention it? Because owning over 30 motorcycles in the past, I had few of them with riding modes, and for some the difference between modes, it was not such significant as it is on the 800K Advanced. For example, the 300K doesn't have such a huge difference between modes as the 800K Advance has. And Honda NC700, to tell you another one. There are motorcycles that don't have a significant difference between modes. That's why, for the people that don't own this motorcycle, I mention it. There is a huge difference between riding modes on this motorcycle, on the 800K Advance. Another question is, how do I get 4.4 liters for 100 kilometers? I don't know, I'm just getting that. I think I show it a few times. Look, the consumption is 4.5 per 100 kilometers. 4.5, 4.4 per 100 kilometers. I don't know. I'm driving in rain mode, if that makes any difference. And that's it. I don't do nothing special. I don't ride it brutal or I don't know. I don't have an aggressive riding mode. What you see in my pure raw sound videos with this motorcycle, that's it. That's my riding style. Not aggressive, not nothing, and I'm getting this consumption, 4.4, 4.5 per 100. Why do you keep presenting the sound of the exhaust? Everyone does that. 1000 YouTubers presented that before you. I was making pure sound raw videos of the 450K, and I like it. I liked it a lot, just to ride and to present the sound of that motorcycle. I'm trying to do the same thing for this, but the dynamics of the motorcycle permits more wind to come to the places where I'm putting the microphone, so I had to change the position, and I'm in the moment in the course of testing. I tested in the under back seat, under the pillion seat, in my back pocket on different position, with 3 types of microphones that I own, and with my phone. And at the moment I'm very close to remove the wind noise and to make a clear pure raw sound exhaust of the motorcycle. When I'm gonna finish testing, I'm gonna put just time to time videos with different places here in Cyprus presenting the raw sound of this motorcycle. That's why I'm making the videos, because I like it. Other comment, it is not a watermelon to beat it. Why you beat it like this? When I'm making a review and people don't know that motorcycle, me as well, I don't know that motorcycle, by hitting the materials you can have a better understanding of how it's made or how resistant it is. For example, if I beat here, you're gonna understand how hard it is and the difference between them by the sound, because you cannot be there to touch it or to feel it like I do. The sound will give you a better impression of the materials. You make the difference between the materials, because you can see how it is, but you cannot understand if it's a plastic or if it's a metal. If I show you a part, this part it's metal, no, but if I beat it, you're gonna understand. I'm not beating it because it is a watermelon or not. Another question, comment, and the last for this video. What's saying? Please check if Kate's in sleep mode. I have to shake it. Talking in helmet and riding POV, it's a little bit boring on YouTube. It is time for an upgrade. Time to see motorcycle more and some riding from distance. Alright, I'm making 3 types of videos. One is pure raw sound of the motorcycle that I own and other motorcycles. The second type of videos are the reviews. On the reviews you can see the motorcycle from outside. Rarely I'm talking from up if I want to show something at braking or don't know, something on it, but most of the time I'm talking exactly like this. You can perfectly see everything at the motorcycle. And my third type of videos is the cinematic videos. If you want to see me from outside, filmed from another camera, go check my cinematic videos. I'm gonna put you here 1 second of it. Maybe in the future I'm gonna buy a 360 camera, but I don't see a sense of using one now because I'm making those 3 types of videos. The pure sound, where I'm showing the road and the environment together with the motorcycle. If I'm gonna put a 360, you're not gonna see the road and the environment, the places. Second, reviews, when I'm making like this, and I don't need a 360 camera because I'm showing you the motorcycle. You can see it very well like this, I think. Sometimes my hand maybe blocks you but not always. And the third types of video, it's the cinematics, where I have cameras mounted on a car outside and it's filming me from all different angles riding the motorcycle, from front, from back and from side. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm gonna have a part 2 of this video. Put me questions in the comments if you have something to ask me. I'm gonna answer you maybe in a video. If not, I'm gonna answer you in the comment section for sure.
Our hearts are so